going to kick off with Matthew, just to share some parting words, maybe any particular moments for you over the many years, and you've been actually doing this longer than all of us.
It shows, right? It's been a great pleasure, hasn't it? Because if you can't be in the race, then the next best thing, I think, is talking about it. There's probably an old adage there. And it's similar to being a race driver because you are so reliant upon those around you. And it's, again, as I said earlier on about Lewis Hamilton, it's going to sound somewhat cliche, but of course the greatest pleasure is actually being able to share this sport with our viewers, and also the working that we do with the team, whose names you sometimes hear, viewers, but the faces I don't think you ever see them. But so thanks to the team and the teams that have been behind us from, in my case, 1994 through to tonight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah,
Your turn?
I think names, Johnny Green, Mike Redu, Hugh, working with you guys from the very beginning, Steve Slater, let's not forget Steve Slater and Chris Goodwin, what a cornerstone they were for the program for such a long time. Like I said, Steve Dawson, and working with you, Paul, over 15 years we've been doing this. And I just want to say, it was a pleasure because, yes, we didn't have people all the way through from when Star Sport started this in the early 90s, but gosh, a lot of people stayed on all these years, from Star Sports to ESPN to Fox Sports, and just all the good memories I've had working with the people behind the scenes. It was a privilege.
Guys, it's true. Alex, I think you just rattled off nearly every single name, and Matthew, yeah, it is a cliche, but I think our team, we've become such a family, and the shows that we put out every other weekend or every weekend is testament to the really hard work from these various peoples, and Alex took it all the way back to a guy called Myrehu and the Hugh Bevins and the Desers who kind of hired us all.
Yes.
But we become such a family, and it's really actually a very, very sad night for most of us. I was on the phone with my producer this morning. She said, we got this. It's been a pleasure. I want to thank Nurul, Tessa, Kartik, Hoffman, Sean, Terry's not directing tonight, to Lena, Rena, Martin, all the people who have been with us over my 15-year tenure. Thank you. We'll miss you, and goodbye from us.
Formula One is back, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we can get the season off and running. 5 lights on, and it's lights out, and away we go.
Michael Schumacher, the winner for Ferrari. Does mean a lot to me.
Oh, and there is Felipe Massa. Charles Leclerc is the winner of the 2019 Italian Grand Prix.
Oh, as we look at these replays, the race has actually now been red flagged.
And a big fire there, and that looks very nasty indeed.
You are a race winner.
Gasly wins the Italian Grand Prix. The man who was in last place at the end of lap 1 comes home to win.
Good job, guys.
Esteban Ocon, Grand Prix winner in Formula One. The World Championship record is equalled. Lewis Hamilton wins the Turkish Grand Prix and is a 7-time champion of the world.
Well, Ali, Alex Jing as well. And speaking of Steve, let's get him in the hot seat. With Edward Russell, well, Gary Anderson,
Karen joins us.
Jasmine and Michelle, Max Lung on site, Matthew Marsh, and right behind me we have Kelly Latimer. Guys, thanks for joining us here on Star Sports. Fox Sports, here we are.
Checkered flag.
Here on Race Day, this 1-hour show is chock-a-block with information Italian Grand Prix, the Hockenheim Ring, it is the Monaco Grand Prix, and the Russian Grand Prix. Calm your farm, there are still many more races to go.
It's like turn it up, time to rock it, turn it up, make it hot, 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 like fire. Feel the heat, get warm, still the heat, make it hot, 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 make it hot.
Bringing Formula One to every race weekend was our favourite thing to do.
Be it from our studios.
Or on the ground.
Wanted you to know.
Try just dropping back a little bit.
So I cannot make a comment here.
The first driver to represent Thailand.
Nobody can work out just what's going on.
I think it's one of those laps that ends up in the history books.
We wanted you to hear.
He's crashed with Verstappen. He's hit battle as well. Raikkonen is out.
We wanted you to feel.
Sebastian Vettel, the 2010 Drivers' World Champion. Thank you, Paul. Unbelievable. Thank you, I love you.
The sport we all know.
Now I think this title is the maximum I can achieve in my life.
I'm so proud of you anyway. Thank you.
I'm over the moon.
We came to your homes from our backyard.
Singapore Grand Prix.
Greetings from Hong Kong.
Shanghai, China. Or across the globe.
Caspar from the show.
Come all the way to Germany, Barcelona.
Steve Dawson is, of course, in Abu Dhabi.
St Kilda's Beach in Melbourne.
Our studios to your screens.
From the paddock to the pit lane.
Well, pretty tough race, wasn't it? Thanks for joining us, Claire. Let's go check it out. Let's go. Our journey, not have happened. Without you by our side, together we win as drama.
Huge accident. Raikkonen will take the World Champions title by a single point. Hamilton has more wins than any other driver in Formula One history.
Through the good time. That's difficult.
I always wanted that. Everyone is getting a little bit carried away by the optimism.
And the man.
A tribute triple world champion, as it said, really is unique. There's only one Charlie White.
Bianchi showed promise in his short Formula One career.
Nicky Lauda was and will always remain a legend.
But out of losing, I always learn more.
And now nearly 3 decades on. What was I going to say? I tell you, this is a beauty of live television.
Yeah, precisely. Oh, hold on. Oh, God, somebody's jumped in the swimming pool.
How was it?
Oh, can I do that again? Sorry. Where's Paula gonna be? Around him.
Do you remember who joined you second half?
Alex. Yeah.
But Hamilton is also known for having some pretty funky hairstyles.
Maybe I'll bet you can sit down. I think
Yeah.
there's a nice shot of your bum, by the way.
So Matthew, Paul has asked me to ask you what you think about the sessions.
Thank you, Paula.
Happy because I have Kevin Magnussen in my F1 fantasy league, so
But we feel good about this year, Jasmine.
Yeah.
Marlon.
no,
Jasmine.
A great pleasure, as it has been for many seasons, sir.
Sure, whatever you like, Lou. If he's your favourite, then that's fine.
Just yet.
welcome.
Hi, Steve. Hi.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Sebastian, my wife sent me a text message that reads yes, 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 8 exclamation marks. My man did it, 4 exclamation marks, and 12 smiley faces with love heart.
No, I think she's got a point. So, happy wife, happy life.
Good thing there.
Lewis Hamilton delighted. Red Bull's delighted. Not so happy. Nico Rosberg.
Does Jasmine go through anything on the ding dong? The only difference being that Matthew Mark is actually a British Grand Prix winner, isn't that right, Matthew?
Sorry,
Would just like to say
The presenters, the pundits,
The producers, the whole production team,
the studio crew.
everyone involved, along with drivers,
teams,
Formula One,
and most of all,
you, our viewers, you complete our journey.
All good things must come to an end.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.